Good day, friends. Let's continue with the third central tendency mode of the given group frequency distribution. In ungroup frequency distribution, the observation which occurs maximum times in the given information is nothing but the mode. But for group frequency distribution, we are using the formula. Once we will go through the formula, then again we will continue with the sums. In the last video, we have seen the solve sums from page number 147 and 148. Today we are going to continue with practice set 6.3. Four sums are there. All four sums are based on mode of group frequency distribution. The formula for mode is equal to capital L plus into bracket F1 minus F0 upon twice F1 minus F0 minus F2 into H. Now here what is F1, F0 or F0 or F2? L is the lower limit of the model class. How we find out median class? To find out median, we have to find out the model class. Model class is the class whose frequency is maximum in the given information. That particular class is model class. If continue two classes are having same frequency, which is maximum frequency, then the first class we can consider as the model class. L is the lower limit when the classes are continuous. As H is part of the question, classes should be continuous. So first step, if the given classes are not continuous, we have to make them continuous. So classes, if the classes are non-continuous, then we have to make them continuous. That will be second column, and third column is frequency. Here we don't need cumulative frequency, only till frequency. Then the model class, to decide lower limit of the model class in continuous form is the value of L. F1 is the frequency of the model class. F0 is frequency of previous class of the model class. F0 or F0. F2 is the frequency of next class of the model class, and H is nothing but the class width. The difference between upper and lower limit when the classes are continuous. So this is all about the formula for mode. Let us continue with the sums based on this. That is practice set 6.3, question number 1. In this, the provided information is: the following table shows the information regarding the milk collected from farmers on a milk collection center and the content of fat in the milk measured by lactometer. Find the mode of fat content. So this is the information where on the milk collection center, milk is collected by the farmers, and the rate of the milk, it depends on the fat in the milk. As the fat is more, the rate will be more. That is in rural areas. Here at city areas we have same rates. As on the packets also we have the same rate, but the cow milk and the buffalo milk, they have different rates, depends on their fats. Okay, so here some information is provided related to milk and fat. We have to find out the content of fat in percentage. 2 to 3% is the content of fat. How many of liter milk is collected? 30 liters. Content of fat is 3 to 4% in the milk, 70 liter. Content of fat is 4 to 5%. The milk collected is 80 liters. Content of fat is 5 to 6%. The liter collected is 60, and the content of fat 6 to 7%. The collected milk is 20 liters. Now based on this, we have to find the mode of fat content. We have to find out the mode of this. So in the first column it will come classes. Now here already the classes are continuous, so not necessary to make them continuous. Already the given information is in continuous class form. So first we write classes or class, and then second it will come frequency or F. For the first class, 2 to 3 is the fat percentage. Milk is 30 liters. 3 to 4, 70 liters. 4 to 5% fat, 80 liters. 5 to 6% fat, 60 liters. and 6 to 7 liters fat, 20 liters. Now, based on this, we have to find out the mode. So, first we need to find out the modal class. To get the modal class, see which is the maximum frequency in the given information, given data. So 80 is the maximum frequency, means 4 to 5% fat is in 80 liters. 4 to 5% fats, 80 liters milk is collected, and 80 is the maximum liter as compared to any other class. So this class will be modal class. So it is modal class because this will decide the values L, F1, F0, F2, all the values will be depend on this. So this is very important part of this mode. Now based on this, L will be lower limit of the model class when the classes are in continuous form. Already the classes are continuous. Limits are 4 to 5. Lower limit is 4. Upper limit is 5. Lower limit is value of L, that is 4. F1 is the frequency of the model class. Model class frequency is 80, so value of F1 is 80. F0 is the frequency of previous class of the model class. Frequency of previous class of the model class is 70. So F0 is equal to 70. 80 is F1, and F2 is the frequency of next class of the model class. Okay, so next class of the model class frequency is 60. So F2 is equal to 60. Now the next required information is H, class width. Class width is the difference between upper and lower limit when the classes are continuous. Already the classes are continuous. The difference between upper and lower limit 5 minus 4. The difference is 1. Or any other class also we choose, the class width will be same. Now based on this all, we will be finding the mode of the given information. So for mode, the formula as we knows, mode is equal to L plus into bracket F1 minus F0 upon 2F1 minus F0 minus F2 bracket complete into H. So L is 4 plus into bracket F1. F1 is 80 minus F0. F0 is 70 upon twice of F1. F1 is 80 minus F0 is 70 minus F2 is 60 bracket complete into value of H is here 1. We will simplify this, we will get the required mode for the collection of milk. So 4 plus 80 plus 70, it remains 10. 2 into 80, it will be 160 minus 70 and 60. These both are negative, so we can add them in common sign. 70 and 60 total is 130. Common sign is minus into 1. 1 multiplied by any number, that number itself. So in the next step, multiply by 1 is not necessary to continue. So 4 plus, what remains here, 10 upon 160 minus 130. 160 minus 130, it remains only 30. 0 also get cancels. So 4 plus 1 by 3 can be written as, either we can divide 1 upon 3 and that decimal answer whatever come can be added in 4, or the denominator of 4 is 1. We can try by cross multiplication. 3 4s are 12. 1 into 1 is 1 upon 3 1s are 3. It will be 13 upon 3. 13 upon 3 will give us the final answer as 3 4s are 12. See, either add the decimal answer in 4 or divide it. Any of the answer will be 4 point something. So 3 4s are 12. Remainder is 1. Because of decimal point, that 1 will convert into 10. So 3 9s are, again remainder is 1, it will be 10. Again 3 9s are. So either we can consider 4.99 or approximately the answer is 5. So mode for the 6.3 question number 1. This is practice set number 3, 6.3 question number 1. It was asked here, find the mode of fat content. So mode of the fat content is 4.9. 4.9% will be the mode of the fat content as per the information given in 6.3. The answer which we have here is 4. 4. sorry, it is not 4.99. 13 if we divide by 3, 3 4s are 12, remainder is 1. So 1 and 0, it will be 10. 3 3s are 9. I have written direct 9. It is 3 3s are, not 3 9s are. Sorry. 4.3, again remainder is 1. So 0, 4.33. So required answer is 4.33% is the mode of the fat content. Same way, question number 2, which is based on electricity. Electricity used by some families is shown in the following table. Find the mode for use of electricity. We have to find out the mode for use of electricity, means how much electricity is used in and all, common, in average. Okay, so same way, no changes. First we have to find out the model class. Once we will get the model class, then all the values will be clear, like F1, F2, F0, L, H, and then we will continue with the formula. In sum number 2 of 6.3, given information is classes are 0 to 20, 20 to 40. So classes are already continuous, not necessary to waste our time. Use of electricity is given in unit. We will consider it as classes. Use of electricity in units. And then frequency will come number of families, that is F. So first class 0 to 20, then 20 to 40, 40 to 60 units used by how many families? 60 to 80 units used by how many families? 80 to 100 used by how many families? And then 100 to 120 used by how many families? Okay, so 0 to 20 unit is used by 13 families. 20 to 40 is used by 50 families. 60 to 80, sorry, 40 to 60 by 70 families. 60 to 80 by 100 families. 80 to 100 by 80 families, and then 100 to 120 by 17 families. So this is the information available in the question. First important step, classes should be continuous. As you can see, 0 to 20, 20 to 40, if we choose any two successive classes, the successive upper and lower limit, they are same, means the classes are continuous. Any two successive classes to choose. See the lower and upper limit. Successive classes, lower and upper limit is same, so the classes are continuous, not necessary to make them again continuous. Model class, the class whose frequency is maximum. Here the maximum frequency is 100, so 60 to 80 class is nothing but the model class. Now based on this we will get the values. First of all, value of L, lower limit when the classes are continuous, lower limit is here 60, L is equal to 60. H is the difference between upper and lower limit, 80 minus 60, the difference is here 20. F1, F2 and F0. F1 is the frequency of the model class, 100. F0 is the frequency of the previous class of the model class, that is 70. F2 is the frequency of next class of the model class, 80. See, you can observe here, this is F1, this is F0, and next is F2. See, they are in serially, F0, F1, F2, F0, F1, F2. So F1 for model class, F0 is the previous one, and F2 is the next one. So 70, 100 and 80 are the values here. So I hope all values are there with us. Let us find out the mode of electricity use. Mode is equal to L plus into bracket F1 minus F0 upon twice F1 minus F0 minus F2 bracket complete into H. To write the formula, half mark is there always in the board exam by the distribution of marks. So don't direct consider the formula in mind and put up the values. Always it is necessary to write the formula. Half mark will be always pending to write that formula. Then next half to put up the values, and then for the getting the answer. Okay. So now for put up the values, L is here 60. Lower limit of the model class, F1 is 100 minus F0 is 70 upon twice of F1 is 100 minus F0 is again 70, F2 is 80, bracket complete into H is class width is here 20. it is going to give us the required answer. So 100 minus 70 is 30. 2 into 100 is 200. 70 and 80 both are negative, so we'll add them. So it will be minus 150, bracket complete, into 20. I will solve it that side, upper side, so we can get the solution for sum number 2. So mode is equal to 60 as it is, plus into bracket, at the numerator we have here 30, at the denominator 200 minus 150, 200 minus 150, remaining is here 50, bracket complete, into 20. 10 get cancelled, this 10. Now 5 ones are 5, 6 are 30, remainder with us is 60, plus here nothing means 6. The answer is 66. And as it is electricity use, that is in units, so 66 units is in an average the electricity use, that is nothing but the mode for question number 2 of 6.3. I hope it is very easy and you people can understand it. Just we have to find out the model class. Model class will give us all the related values of the formula, so just we have to put up in the formula and get the required answer. Let us continue with sum number 3 of this. To find out mode of group frequency distribution, practice set 6.3. In the sum number 3, the information is group frequency distribution of supply of milk to hotels, and the number of hotels is given in the following table. Find the mode of the supply of milk. Here the information is about milk in liters and how many hotels it is provided. Like in the first column it will come classes, and in the second column it will come frequency. So frequency is here nothing but the number of hotels, and in classes milk in liters. Okay, so 1 to 3 liters of milk is supplied to 7 hotels. 3 to 5 liter of milk is supplied to 5 hotels. 5 to 7 liter of milk supplied to 15 hotels. 7 to 9 liters of milk supplied to 20 hotels. 9 to 11 liters of milk to 35 hotels, and 11 to 13 liters to 18 hotels. Based on this information, we want to find out the mode of the supply of milk. Mode of the supply of milk we have to find out by this given information. So first of all, which is having the maximum frequency here? 35. 35 is the max frequency. So this class is nothing but the model class, which is going to give us all the required values. So here L is equal to, already the classes are continuous, so not necessary to work out more. Lower limit of the model class is 9, so L is equal to 9. H is the difference between upper and lower limit. Upper limit is 11, lower limit is 9, difference is here 2. F1, F0, F2 serially. Previous class F0, model class F1, next class F2. So F0 is 20, F1 is 35, F2 is 18. So all the required values are available with us. We'll just put up it and we'll get the required answer, mode of the milk supplied. So L is here 9 plus F1 35 minus F0 is 20. 2 into F1 value is again 35 minus F0 is 20, F2 is 18, bracket complete, into H is 2. Let us simplify it to get the mode. 35 minus 20, it remains 15. 35 to the 70 minus 20 and 18 both are negative, so we can add them and common sign. So common sign is minus. 20 and 18 total is 38 into 2 as it is. We'll continue with here 9 as it is, into bracket, the numerator is 15, at the denominator 70 minus 38. The difference between these both, 38 plus 2 gives 40, and then remaining extra 30, so it will be 32, bracket complete, into 2. 2 1s are 2, 16s are 9 plus 15 upon 16. Either divide 15 by 16 and add it into 9, or by cross multiplication also it is possible. No matter by anyhow, suppose if by cross multiplication, so it can be 16 nines are 144 plus 15 ones are 15 upon 16 as it is. Total will be here 5 plus 4 9, 4 plus 1 5, 159 upon 16. So we have to continue with 16 ones are 16, 16 nines are 144, because that's 16 tens are 160. Only because of 1, 16 nines are 144. 159 minus 144, it remains 15, which can give us decimal point. It will convert into 150. Now again 16 nines are 144, 16 nines are 144, 150 minus 144, it remains 6. Because of decimal point we can take 0. 60, 16 fours are 16 fives are 80. No, because the number is 60 here. 16 fours are so 64. 16 threes are okay. 16 threes are 48. 9.93 9.93 liters is the mode for question number 3, which is nothing but the liters of milk supplied. So here mode of the milk supplied is 9.93 liters. Solution for sum number 3. Based on same formula, mode formula for group frequency distribution, we have one more sum in 6.3. Let us continue that. Then next we can move towards the pictorial representation of the statistical data. That is nothing but pie diagram or line graphs, or we have the histogram, or we have the curves, frequency curve, frequency polygon, etc. or bar diagram. Now sum number 4 of 6.3, which is again based on mode of group frequency distribution. Now the important part for this question number 4 is the classes are not continuous. Less than 5, then 5 to 9, 10 to 14, 15 to 19. Here you can see the differences of 4, 5 to 9, 10 to 14, differences of 4. So first should be also less than 5 means 1 to 5. We can convert it. The following frequency distribution table gives the ages of 200 patients treated in a hospital in a week. Find mode of ages of the patients. So here patients treated as per the age slot is given to us. Less than 5 age means in between 1 to 5, it is 38 years, so can be considered as less than 5 as it is. So first will be classes, given classes, then next will be continuous classes, and then next will be frequency. So here the first is less than 5, less than 5, we can keep it as it is. Next is 5 to 9, next class 5 to 9. Next class is 10 to 14, sorry, I wrote the 9, it is given 10 to 14 as the next class. Then 15 to 19, and the next one is 20 to 24 along with 25 to 29. These are the given classes which we want to convert them into continuous classes. Then after continuous classes, the frequency for the first class it is 38, then 32, then 50, then 36, then 24, and the last we have here 20. So need the classes in continuous form as h is part of the formula. So here less than 5, and in every class we have the difference of 4. 19 minus 4 15, 14 minus 4 10, 9 minus 4 5. So this less than 5 can be converted as 5 minus 4, that is 1 to 5, because if we want to make them continuous we need to write the lower limit also there. Now how to make them continuous, how we can make them continuous? Again there is some mistake. Less than 5, then 5 to 9, so it should not be 5 to 9, because see other classes are not continuous. So how it should be? Less than 5 means it will be 1 to 4. Then it can come here 0. Okay, see 9 minus 4 it gives 5, 14 minus 4 it gives 10, and the classes are discontinuous, so before 5 it will be 4 and 4 minus 4 it will be 0. So in this way, that is why it was written less than 5. Now how to make them continuous? See, choose any two successive classes, suppose these are the two, then choose the lower and upper limit. Lower and upper limit is here 10 and 9. Difference between them 10 minus 9 difference is 1. Divide that difference by 2. 1 divided by 2 it will be 0.5. Add 0.5 in all the upper limits. Add 0.5 in all the upper limits. These all are the upper limits. We have to add 0.5. So 4 plus 0.5 it will be 4.5. 9 plus 0.5 9.5. 14 plus 0.5 14.5, then 19.5, 24.5 and 29.5. Subtract 0.5 from lower limits. These are the lower limits. We have to subtract 0.5. 25 minus 0.5 it will be 24.5. 20 minus 0.5 it remains 19.5. 15 minus 0.5 it will be 14.5. 10 minus 0.5 9.5. 5 minus 0.5 4.5. 0 minus 0.5 minus 0.5 can come there, or we can mention it here less than 4.5. As it was mentioned here less than 5, we can mention less than 4.5 or minus 0.5 to 4.5. Both are correct. Here we can mention minus 0.5 to 4.5. Means pre-delivery also there can be some treatments, so that cannot be the part of question. It will be less than 4.5 years age. Okay, now which is the model class? Maximum frequency. Which class is having maximum frequency here? 38, 32, 50, 36, 24 and 20. 50 is the max frequency, so this is nothing but the model class. It will decide all the values. Lower limit of the model class in continuous form, L will be 9.5. H is the difference between upper and lower limit. 14.5 minus 9.5, it will give us the difference 9.5. After 9.5, 10.5, 11.5, 12.5, 13.5, 14.5. The difference is 5. Here the difference was of 4, and in continuous form the difference is of 5. This is the main part. Okay, why the classes should be continuous? Because the value of h will change if the classes are discontinuous. Now f0, f1, f2, f0, f1, f2, frequency of the model class f1 is equal to 50. Frequency of previous class of the model class f0 32. Frequency of next class of the model class f2 36. So all the values are there with us. L is there, H is there, f1, f0, f2. Based on this we can write the formula for mode and we can continue with our solution. So mode is equal to L plus into bracket f1 minus f0 upon twice of f1 minus f0 minus f2 bracket complete into h. Value of L is 9.5 plus f1 minus f0. F1 is 50, f0 is 32 upon twice of 50 minus 32 minus f2 is 36 bracket complete into value of h is 5. Let us simplify it. 9.5 plus 50 and 32, the difference is of 18. 2 into 50 it will be 100 minus 32 and 36 both are negative. If both are negative we can add them and common sign. So 6 plus 2 8, 3 plus 3 6 into 5. It can be 9.5 plus 18 upon 68 and 100. The difference is 68 plus 2 will be 70 and then additional 30 into 5. So we can simplify it here first. It will be 2 9s are 18, 2 16s are 32. 9 into 5, 95. 9.5 plus 9 into 5, 45. upon 16. So first we will divide 45 by 16 and that answer can be added in 9.5. Can be equal to, I will write it this side, is equal to 9.5 plus here 16 threes are 48, which is more than 45. So 16 twos are 32. Remaining will be 16 twos are 32, 32 and 10 42. Additional 3 means 13. 13 is remaining. So decimal point, because 13 is smaller than 16. Decimal point will convert that 13 into 130. Now 130 and 16. 16 nines are 144. So 16 eights are 16 is the 128, remainder is 2. 2 will convert it into 20. 16 ones are. So 9.5 plus 2.81, total will be 1, because this is 9.50. So 1 as it is, 8 plus 5 13, carry 1, 9 plus 1 10 plus 2 12. 12.31. This is nothing but it was given to us classes and frequency. Question was related to age. Find the mode of ages of the patients. So mode is here 12.31 and as it is age it will be in years. So answer is 12.31 years for question number 4. So we completed here 6.3, 4 sums based on mode. In the next video we'll continue with page number 150. Have a nice day. Thank you.